Hello everybody, this is Kerry Martell here, the RPG Fanatic and the moderator, admin if you will, of RPGFanatic.net. Now I'm putting this video together specifically just for people who make walkthroughs, so I can try to get some of the people that make walkthroughs on GameFAQs and other sites, get them to understand why our platform is really superior to what everybody else is doing, why it benefits you, not really me as much as it benefits you more so. It benefits us only in that we get more content, but there's a lot of things that we do that other sites do not do. For example, you're making this here, there's the obvious things. You can embed a monetized video into your review. Now that's something that you cannot do at GameFAQs. Even if you're using their wiki or submitting a video, if you do a monetized video, they will ban your account, or they will delete your video, or they'll eventually ban your account for doing it. I'm speaking from experience here. It's even in their terms of service. If you do that, their volunteer mods, will drop the ban hammer on you. At RPGFanatic.net, you can put as many monetized videos throughout your walkthrough as you like. As an example, here's one of mine. I've got several videos scattered throughout here, showing people how to get to different places within Ragnarok Online, how to complete quests and stuff like that. And this is like really what a walkthrough in this day and age should be like. But instead, you go to GameFAQs and you're limited. You're limited to doing stuff like this. It's an ASCII file. It's all text-based. If you want any links to anything, for example, let's say that you want to promote your own little website, right? That's an understandable thing. You spend all this time making this walkthrough guide. Why shouldn't you have a do follow link back to your website? Well, on GameFAQs you never will, because it's all text-based. And if you know anything about search engine optimization, you need to have it as an actual URL link, and it needs to say some sort of keywords. For example, this right here is an example. This is Geffen field that's going to the irowiki.org database. And this is a do follow link. So I am giving link juice to the database.irowiki.org. It's the International Ragnarok Online database, basically. I'm giving them link juice. And you might think, oh, what kind of link juice is your site giving? We have a page rank of 4 on our site right now. It's a page rank of 4, and that's only going to climb. We're eventually going to get as high as we can go, probably a 9. We are giving link juice to anybody who's using a do follow link on our articles. We absolutely are. So this is a great way for you to get higher search engine results for your own websites, is by making something on our site and putting links back to your own website, as your credit. And that's something you cannot do with a file like this. And what's worse is that even if you did it on their wiki, it wouldn't matter, because they're not they're do not follow tagged on their links, so they won't give you any link juice anyway. It's really kind of a scam. I mean, people put all this effort into putting stuff on GameFAQs. You can't make any money with GameFAQs. You can't do it, not directly. I mean, sure, maybe you'll be able to build up your Facebook fan page if people take the time to, copy and paste, this stuff and paste it in the URL and stuff. But with us, you could just put your Facebook page. You could embed it in here. This is a blog, okay? As an example. This is a blog, right? All you have to do is go over here to where you can edit the HTML, and you can embed your Facebook fan page into your blog article. That's something you cannot do and never will be able to do at GameFAQs, because, quite frankly, they don't give a shit about you. But we do. This site has been, the features that it has is because I myself write walkthroughs. I have for many, many years. And these are the things that I wanted in a site for people who write walkthroughs. These are the functions I wanted. It was very important that we had them. So I was very particular about us making sure that we did this. I mean, you can embed images in there. If you want to have images, in this, you have to have a URL, going to something else on GameFAQs. People have to go all the way down here, go to maps and charts and stuff, and then load it up. It's stupid. Why can't you just embed it into your article? What's wrong with that? I don't understand it. There's no reason for GameFAQs to be the way that it is. And our platform is just so much more superior. You can put all your little guides, you can put your images in here, you can put your videos in here, you can put do follow links back to your own sites. I mean, it just makes sense. It makes sense to put stuff on our site over GameFAQs. I mean, right now, the only difference between us is that they have way more content because they've been around a lot longer than we have. But if people start adding content, stuff will start getting page rank. I mean, I'm just going to show you an example here. All right, let's go to Google. Let's go to Google and see what we see. I'm going to go Ragnarok Online Leveling Guide. And right there at the top, you see that? You see that? Right there at the top. That's my page. That's my page, guys. Okay? Our site, our little rinky-dinky site has been around a couple months, is already able to get page results at the top of Google search page ranks for certain keywords. If you posted up Diablo 3 leveling guide, it probably would get on the front page of it. If it was a good guide, absolutely. There's no reason why. And you can't say that about GameFAQs. What does GameFAQs have here? Right down here. We're above GameFAQs. We're above GameFAQs, guys. So, yeah. Quite frankly, it makes no sense for people to continue to put any RPG walkthrough or leveling guide or Let's Plays or reviews or anything on any other site. At least on GameFAQs. I mean, because you're not going to get anything out of it. But if you put it on here, you put your own little YouTube videos on there, you monetize your YouTube videos, now everybody can be a YouTube partner. They made it really easy now. Everybody can monetize their stuff. All you got to do is associate an AdSense account with your YouTube channel, and you're a YouTube partner. You can roll ads on it and get money. I mean, there's no reason to not take advantage of this. I don't know how to stress this any further. Our forums are also superior to what GameFAQs does. I've talked about this in other videos. I'll show you here. We have this Operation Manifold going on as an example. And we have it associated with the Seiken Densetsu 3 Game Wiki article. So anybody who's never heard of this game before, they can quickly learn about this game. Another thing here is that on the article, this is one of the big pluses of our wiki database right now. It doesn't have a lot of content, but there's opportunities here. The bottom, article authors. Everybody who's contributed to it gets to have a tag here before these articles eventually get closed. That's right. Eventually, and when an article is finished, when we say we have enough information, we don't really need to update it further, we're going to lock the articles. So article authors will be there forever. And they'll go straight back to your profile, your user profile page. So basically, it helps you get all your stuff seen, because eventually we're going to have feeds here that are going to list all the stuff you've ever uploaded to the site ever. So it'll be a great way to advertise your walkthroughs. Another thing we have here is that you can quickly go over to the left-hand menu over here, and you can find all the walkthroughs people have uploaded, the reviews, news, Let's Plays, images. Our wiki-style guide is right here, so you can click on that, and you can know exactly how we want stuff to be entered into our database, how to do the images, how to do everything. So we've got lots of information to help everybody with stuff. And we have so many games. We have so many games already in our database. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. We got tons of them. And we don't even have all of them yet. We really don't. Especially because most articles look like this. There's opportunities here, guys. There's opportunities to have traffic to your YouTube videos. There's opportunities here to make some money, to make some serious YouTube money. But you got to take advantage of it now while there isn't a lot of competition on the site. Eventually there will be. Eventually there will be lots of people flooding it with reviews and stuff. And how it's going to be displayed is by the people who have the highest ratings. So you upload it now, you're going to have higher ratings than people just starting out. And you're going to be able to dominate it. And be able to have your stuff in here where other people's aren't. So I hope that this video has answered your questions and has at least encouraged you to start adding more content to our site, to switch over, because there's really no reason to continue to add stuff for RPGs to GameFAQs. And if this site is really successful, which I see no reason why it can't be, we're going to open up additional sites focused on other niches. We're going to have one for shooters, we're going to have one for platformers, we're going to have one just for Nintendo games. They're all going to be cross-promoted between one another. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have niche topic sites that are basically going to be like taking Wikipedia and GameFAQs and merging them together. So you guys should jump on board now. And as this site is more successful, we'll release more stuff, and then people can use that to help drive traffic to their videos. Yes, we have ads over here. It helps cover the server fees. It helps cover development fees. It's not like we're going to get crazy rich off of this. You know, we want this to be super successful so that everybody who adds stuff can be successful with their videos. It's really hard now to get your stuff seen on YouTube, where stuff is just buried. It's just buried in the search results. You can add something there and no one's going to see it unless you have external traffic from other sites, and other sites like ours. So, if you have any questions, just leave a comment below. If you guys are interested in hearing about future features, just ask me some stuff, and I'll tell you what we're trying to do here. Thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next video.